Okay, can you tell us what your name is and how old you are?
My name is Mohammed and I'm 24 years old.
24 years old.
24 years old, yes.
And where are you from originally?
I'm from Muizenberg,
Yes, from Muizenberg.
yes.
And how long have you been here in Sea Point?
About 3 years.
About 3 years.
3 years.
And
yeah.
tell us, how did you end up here in Sea Point from Muizenberg?
Uh, I I was addicted to drugs in Muizenberg.
Yeah.
I was gang related in Muizenberg.
Mm.
I was surrounded by a lot of bad things inside of Muizenberg, bad friends, and so I decided to give myself a new chance in life, going where I've never been. So I decided to come to Sea Point. I did get on the train
Mm.
to come to Cape Town. And so I saw in Cape Town people smoking too much drugs. And it was not my of seeing life, getting in, smoking drugs, going begging every day.
Yeah.
No. So I decided to come to Sea Point, where I find hope, I find joy. I see people exercising every day, having fun with each other, playing with dogs, things that inspire me in
Yes.
life. Man.
Yes.
That I can see the next generation also, not kids shooting one another inside of the communities. They don't have like role models, man.
Yeah.
They don't have people where they look up to. The mother, the father, all two are drinking, or the mother and the father, all two are smoking substance. They don't have someone to look up to. Here in Sea Point, as you can see, there's a lot of role models.
Mm.
There's a lot of opportunities for people for swimming, cycling, all this type of fun things to do inside of Sea Point. That's why I decided to come to Sea Point.
Okay. So there's more. You're saying you're more inspired here
Yeah,
on this beach.
On this beach.
So what? So this beach has quite a good energy, right? So like, what do you do on this beach? Are you responsible for these sculptures
these
here?
artworks.
Oh, so you make these rock artworks.
I do this a lot.
And do you do all of them? I saw there
All
was
of them.
hearts before and stuff, right?
Yes, I
Is
do
it
all
you?
of them. Yes.
It's always you.
There was another guy here,
Yeah.
but he gave up.
Okay.
But I keep on continuing. I
So-
never give up.
And what is your inspiration behind this piece of here?
That is for most of the people come to prayer. Some people bring their dogs to pee, to poo. That some people have relationships problems. They found it easier when they pause walking there. Like to love one another, love your neighbor as you love yourself.
Okay.
Things that I learned in life. People see it different. Most of the people see it different. Everyone have their own mindset.
So this one is like a cross, right? Or it's
That's
like an arrow, or what
it
is
was
this?
an arrow before. The guy that built it before me
Yeah.
made it an arrow, and I made it a cross.
Oh, okay. So there's kind of collaboration between you and other people building on this beach.
No.
Is it mostly you?
Mostly me.
And the other one is like, what is the other one over there?
That was a sunset.
The one in the middle.
That's a heart.
Oh, that's a heart?
double heart, yeah.
What does that mean to you?
I must love myself before I love someone else.
Okay. And the furthest one is a sunset, you said?
Sunset. Most of the people in Sea Point, they love sunset.
Yes.
Taking sunset photos. So I created a sun there, but I'm busy. I'm
Yeah.
making it right now.
So how did you get inspired to make these sculptures?
By one of my Zimbabwean friends.
Okay.
He started it,
Okay.
and I saw that he couldn't keep up with it,
Yes.
and he gave up, and I carry on with it.
Because I always see when I walk past you, I see different sculptures. Every day it's like changing, right?
Yeah, every day someone want to have a different status.
Okay.
So I do it because people post every day. They post a different status. So today I maybe put happy inside of the heart
Yeah.
to inspire people in life, not to give up on their goals. To achieve something in life, you need to put hard work into it.
Yeah.
So that's what I try to show people every day. I'm up. God gave me another day to open my eyes, to breathe. and I
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. And then how did you get away from that kind of drug life then in Muizenberg? Is it not something that followed you here as well? Or
No, I joined the church called Common Ground.
is that here in Sea Point or
It's
what?
here in Sea Point,
Okay.
yes.
Tell us about that.
And things start changing in my life, man. It's hard to explain that, like spiritual things.
Hmm.
Just I can't explain it to you, sister, man. But
So it's changed your heart.
yeah,
Yeah. How has it changed your heart?
keep me away from bad things, bad friends, bad people, bad surroundings. Like I just wanted to be me, man. Love a normal life that everyone is living.
Yeah.
Have a fun life.
Yeah.
There's only one life, and you want to be loved.
Yeah. And do you stay on the streets, right?
I stay on the street.
Where do you sleep at night time?
I sleep there at the toilet.
At the toilet.
At the toilet.
At the top there, at the toilet.
At the top, yeah.
Close to the toilet.
Close to the toilet.
Why do you sleep there?
Because there's no other place. There is other place to go, like a shelter or things like that, but we
Yeah.
don't want to go to a shelter
Why not?
because there's rules in a shelter.
What kinds
Yeah.
of rules?
You must be in home this time. We all came here to the street because there's rules at home also.
Yeah.
You see.
Trying to get away from that rules, yeah.
Yeah, but coming away from that rules, obeying much more rules that are
Yeah.
much more harder. The Lord show us the way is not running away from your problem is not gonna change anything.
Yeah.
Facing your problem in life, it's gonna take you far.
So are you saying being on the street is facing your problem more than going to a shelter or what?
Now is what brought you to the streets.
What brought you to the street?
Gangsterism, not loving myself, not caring about myself, thinking more about myself brought me to the streets
Yeah.
because I didn't want to obey the rules of my family
Okay.
at home.
What were the rules of your family at home?
No smoking drugs inside of your house. Stay away from bad friends. 8 o'clock you must be inside of your home.
Yeah.
You see, don't drink. And when you sleep out, you must tell your mommy, you must tell your daddy that you're gonna sleep out.
Yeah.
That were rules that we need to follow.
Hmm.
And that's why most of these kids that is here, they're from Kraaifontein.
Yeah.
Because they're here also because they don't want to obey rules at home.
Why is it so bad to obey rules? I'm just asking. Even though I don't like to obey rules, but I'm just asking, why is it so bad?
That's so bad.
Yeah.
I can't answer you
Because it
there.
restricts your freedom, right? Yeah.
What is the meaning of restrict?
Well, I suppose it stops your freedom, so it blocks your freedom. So
Yeah.
you can't be free. So it almost feels like you're caged or you're restricted or you're imprisoned, right?
Yeah, the devil keep you circulating on like when I was a user, no,
Mm.
I used to go and beg every day for 50 rand or 100 rand
Yeah.
to get my fix.
Yes.
To get my fix, like to get my man drugs or to get my crystal meth. I go back, I do anything to survive. I go break cars, I go rob people, I go, you understand? I go do all type of negativity,
Yeah.
all type, anything to survive, anything.
But how? So did you get out of that, or are you still in that kind of
No,
lifestyle?
I'm not into that.
How did you get out of that?
I gave my life to Jesus.
And how did that change you?
It's hard to tell you how did that change.
But it got you off of drugs.
It got me off of
But
drugs.
how? How does that get you off of drugs? Is there not a dependency, like you really want the drug? Like how will Jesus change that?
Like I don't aim for the drug anymore. I aim for Jesus.
Okay.
Understand?
So every day, if you want to take drugs, what do you do instead?
I rather come here to the beach, keep myself busy.
So you make your sculptures and stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
If I want to smoke, I rather come here to the beach. I pick up stones. I create something that's gonna keep me busy. Not
Okay.
from
Keep you busy. Yeah.
getting. You
Yeah.
understand?
So I could see you were dragging the seaweed off the beach as well, right? Is
Yeah.
that something to keep you busy, to keep the beach neat
Yeah, that's
and
something
tidy?
to keep the beach neat and tidy.
Okay.
Make it comfortable for everyone that come to the beach.
And do you talk to the people on the beach as well?
Yeah, we communicate.
Yeah. What do you say to them? What do they say to you?
I tell them to have a lovely day and to enjoy. receive you, and to relax.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was your upbringing like? What was your childhood like?
I was brought up with my mother.
Hmm.
My father was never there for me. He was in and out of prison.
Your mom and your dad, and then out of prison.
No, my mom was
Okay.
always there for me. My dad was in and out of prison.
Okay.
He, I never had a role model in my life
Yeah.
to show me, Muhammad, this is the right thing you must do, and things like that, and things like that. You understand?
And but your mom was there, right?
My mom was
Was she
always
was
there.
she a good role model?
She was a good role model.
Yeah.
She was a very good role model for me in my life.
Okay. And how far did you go in school?
Grade 5,
Grade 5. Okay. And then what happened after grade 5?
I was sent to a reformatory,
What's a formatory?
like a place where boys go, naughty boys.
What happened? What went wrong?
I didn't obey my mother.
What did you do?
Uh, start sleeping out.
You didn't come home, or
Didn't
whatever.
come
And
home.
then what did she do?
She went to social development.
And then what did they do with you guys then?
They took us to court, my mother and me. They took us to court. They sentenced me for 2 years
Okay. So it's
inside
almost
of
like a prison for little boys, or
for
what?
little boys,
Okay.
yeah.
And then what happened to you?
And I went to school inside of the reformatory.
Okay.
I made new friends, and I finished the program, and I things got worse, and it wasn't a formatory afterwards, and I
That
start
made you
going.
worse after that.
Yes, and I think, but I know how to love with boys and things like that. So I ended up in prison afterwards, and I think, oh, prison is a nice life. Let me just get on naughty again. I'm gonna go to prison. They're gonna look after me, give me food, give me water, give me a place to
Yeah.
sleep. Like that's a normal colored life. Colored thing, that is a normal life.
To get off the.
No, colored thing,
Yeah.
that is a normal life for them.
What is a normal life?
A prison life.
Why?
Like shooting gun, doing wrong things,
Yes.
disturbing other people's comfortableness. They think that is something right for them to do.
Why do you think that is?
Because I come out of it.
Because that's their life, and then they.
They think that is their life, but they don't know there's much more to explore
Okay.
in this world. There's people that need help, much more far in this country now. I'm talking about in Israel, in Palestine, people that really need help, man. Yeah, we have nice freedom. We take
I
it for
know.
granted.
Yeah, we don't have bombs and wars
There,
and
people
guns
really need
and.
help in countries like that.
Okay.
Yeah, we take our freedom for granted.
Yeah. Okay, so you're saying then you ended up in jail, and then you got out of jail, and then what happened? Did you get out of jail, or what happened then? How?
I
What
got
was the
out
next?
of
And why were we in the jail for the first time? I mean, the actual normal jail.
for my wrongdoings.
For instance,
Let's not comment on that.
you don't want to
Wrongdoings.
talk about that. Okay,
Yeah.
so and then what is? So then you ended up on the streets, right, in Muizenberg in that area, and then you
Yeah.
came here because you wanted more freedom. Yeah.
No, I said I was first in Cape Town.
Yeah.
I was in Long Street,
Okay.
pickpocketing phones,
Okay.
uh, persuading people. You know what's the meaning of persuade?
Yeah.
Persuading
Yeah,
people.
I work in Long Street. The people are constantly doing that to me. They're
Yeah.
always like trying to get you to listen to them and look at them, and then they're like in your bag and stuff.
Persuading people.
Yeah.
That was my lifestyle.
Okay.
That was my lifestyle before this. That was my lifestyle.
Okay.
I used to go every night to Long Street, smoke drugs, and go do my wrongdoings in Long Street.
And when did that end?
It ended up the time when I realized I had nobody. I had nobody that I can scream to. I have nobody that I can ask for help. I have nobody that's around me. It's only me on this cold street, seeing where am I gonna sleep tonight again? Where am I gonna put my head tonight again? Who's gonna help me with some food tonight again?
I know your parents in your family is not there to help you, right? They're not.
They were there to help me, but I didn't want their help because I thought I am the big man.
Okay. And today, are they still not here to help you?
They will help me. If I change my life, like totally,
Yeah. Do you think you
totally,
could change your life?
I can change my life. Yes.
So why don't you change your life?
I need a start.
What would you need to get off the street?
A nice place where I can lay my head down,
Like a house.
like a house, uh, not a car, maybe two bikes where I can cycle every morning, and a job.
Do you have any skills? Any job that you could do?
I can play soccer, I can swim, I can weld, I can
Okay.
kickbox, I can do anything, anything.
And what is it like living on the streets?
Before it was not nice, but now I find it comfortable
How do you find it comfortable now?
because in the beginning now there's like a fear
Hmm.
where you fear yourself of changing your life, like you fear yourself of making a change inside of your life. Like if I leave drugs, what is my friends gonna say? If I do this, what is that the next person gonna say? Or you 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 there's challenges that you go through on the street. It's not easy living just on the street.
What's the worst thing you've seen happen on the street?
The worst thing. How do you mean?
No, like because people don't understand what it's like living on the streets, right?
The worst thing.
What's the worst thing that can happen? Have you seen happen on the street?
The worst thing.
Like if someone had to live on the streets, like what could happen to them? They obviously would get attacked, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
For you as a normal person,
Yeah.
if you get put out by your family inside of that big building,
Yeah.
and you come to the street for the first time, and you meet with me,
Yeah.
I will give you a place to sleep. I will look after you. I will make sure nobody touches
So
you.
that's the best thing that'll happen. But what's the worst
No.
thing that'll happen?
The worst thing
Yeah.
that will happen to you if you come to the street and they put you out of that building,
Yeah.
or maybe get raped.
So that's probably what happens to the woman, right? Is they get raped.
No, most of the women, they don't get like raped physically. They get raped by the abuse that they're using. You see, for them it's not like getting raped. For them it's like a normal life already.
Already to get raped, the one.
Yeah, because like taking a substance,
Hmm.
and I'm the guy. I worked for my money. You the girl. You didn't work for anything. You just want to come and smoke and have
Okay.
fun
So
with.
it's like an agreement almost. Like,
Yeah.
so it goes without saying.
If we see it the way the law see it, it's someone being raped.
Yeah.
You see, because she's using him for her advantage, and he is using her for
Yeah.
his advantage.
Okay. And that's just normal kind of thing.
And that's a normal life for
Yeah.
some people.
Okay. And what would you like people to know about living on the streets?
And I say obey your mother and your father,
Yeah.
and obey the rules at your house. Because being on the street is not easy.
So you wish you did that almost when you were younger, right?
Yeah,
You would rather have done that.
I'd rather have done that.
Then what do you think? How do you think your life would have ended up differently?
Different, much more different.
How
But
do
I
you,
wouldn't have experienced what I've experienced.
so you've learned a lot through this
I've
experience.
learned a lot,
What
yeah.
is the biggest lesson you've learned from this?
To respect myself.
And do you think you've learned that lesson?
I think I learned it. Lesson.
How do you respect yourself now?
I respect myself before I respect you. Likewise, I cannot respect you if you don't respect me.
How is that
Like-
possible?
How is that possible?
Because I mean, someone's going to disrespect you. Obviously, you're going to be disrespectful, right? That's normal. Every person is going to be.
Yeah,
like that.
now what I'm saying, I learned in life, I mustn't take note of people that is disrespectful. I rather walk away or go do something else.
And do you find a lot of people are disrespectful on the
I found a lot
just
of
treat
people,
They are. What do they say to you?
like some other people, I greet them, then they don't greet me back.
Okay.
Like I have that, like sometimes I have that happy feeling inside of me, like mornings, enjoy your
Yeah.
job. Like some people don't respond.
Do you think they maybe afraid of you or something? Don't you
Some,
feel like
I
people are
think, I
scared?
think, I
Because
think.
people have had quite bad experiences in South Africa. You know, they get attacked all the time, so people are a little bit scared.
I also think like
So
that.
it's not a
Yeah.
personal thing.
It's not a personal thing.
It's
Yeah,
just a
that's
South
so true.
Africa thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so true. And they
Okay.
come off different places and
Yeah.
they different experiences. Yeah.
So what else would you like people to know about you and your life?
I'm a good guy to
And
roll
what
with.
would you're a good guy?
To roll with, yes.
Sorry?
To roll with.
What does that mean?
To roll. To move with.
Okay. And well, how would you like people to help you? How can people help you?
I want to be rich, man. I want to have a nice life.
We all want that.
I want to drive a nice car, man.
Don't you want some of these sports cars in Seapoint?
Yeah, yo, that will be fun.
I want those too.
And play nice love songs with my car on the beach and yes, sis. I would like to have a life like that, yeah.
We all
And have
do.
a big house there on top of the mountain.
Yeah, they're nice houses, right?
Yeah.
But how can people help you, like practically, you know?
Break
Because
the-
you're like, yeah, are you here a lot of the time?
And most of the time
Also
here
on this beach,
on this beach,
and you sleep there at that bathroom, right?
I sleep there.
How can people like practically help you if they had, you know, work or something? Like, what work could they offer you, for instance?
Be a bodyguard?
You would be good at that.
I would be good as a bodyguard, yes.
Yeah, because you live on the streets, right? It's the roughest life.
Yeah.
So you know what to look out for.
I know what to look out for, yeah.
Okay.
I can sense people very quickly.
Yeah, you're empathic, so you can feel their emotions and sense their intentions,
Yeah.
right?
Even a dog also I can sense. Yeah. I learned it from a dog how to sense people.
Yeah.
If they have a good spirit or I know.
What do you think of our spirits?
You guys standing in front of me. Lovely guys.
Good. Okay, good. Okay, anything else you would like to say before we close off?
No, have a lovely day.
Yes. Thank you so much for talking to us. Thanks for taking the
you.
time.
No problem.